What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Empire Total War. Episode 1, we kind of covered everything and took forever to kind of get started, but now we have more of a... We have a better understanding of our vision for the game here. So, like we said, we have the 2 brigs that we're going to add to this fleet, just to give them a bit more of a buffer. If ever you need to speed along the animated actions here, you just press spacebar as the hotkey, and it takes them from walking to digital sprinting. Let's see. We've got $2,000. We have to stick to the plan now. Stick to the plan.
Yes, Your Majesty.
This is not going on land, so
Waiting order. Immediately.
enough of that.
Stand forward.
And then we talked about the conservatorium. This is the opera house. Highly stylized musical plays and society figures attended for amusement. In the 18th century, opera was done in the Italian serious style, a musical form that influenced many non-Italian composers, including Mozart. So,
I love Mozart.
I do too.
I love Mozart.
So we could do that. It gives us happiness to both nobility and middle classes, which could help because we are trying to... All are green. Let's see if we can get a little bit more tax. No? Ah, gosh. Okay, a little bit more from the middle classes. Yes. Squeeze the middle class. Squeeze them. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Squeeze them for every penny they have. And we will build opera houses, I suppose. Especially in Dublin. Just having a bit of a problem deciding whether they want to be happy or not.
Oh, whiskey.
I think we're going to continue on with just making sure all these are building ships. Yes, they are. And let's build a weaver's cottage just for fun. Check on our technologies page and see. Yep, still barreling through that one. Naval administration, I think. I'm out. The sound of my people laying down their arms so that I never died old duel. Making all the maidens I lose so light all the day. And when the guns came round and round, they found a body near the bay. And the men were screaming like little bitches. And the women were giggling away. Right. So, back to business. Traits gained. Well-connected mistress, George Clark. So he's fucking... And he's got more management for the treasury from that, apparently. And he's managing justice administration. Apparently that's justified there. William III as well. Having a good old time, though not every lady is alike. Which is why this lady had an extremely comfortable life. Is his motto. So that gives the nobility a little bit more happiness. If he were governor of that particular city, I think. or region, I should say. Okay. We've got a nice navy. Now we need to populate it with ships. And right now they are coming out. They're popping out. We've got Weaver's Workshop Cottage over there working, so let's build some iron workshops. And also increase the repression in this area so that Ireland can be taxed more.
Yes, tax everyone. Tax everyone. Just don't tax the wealthy.
No. Why would you do that? Why would you ever do that? Okay, so we spent all our money this turn. Anything diplomatically that we want to do? The issue is not that we don't have enough trade ability, but that other people don't. Alright, next turn. Whoa. Okay. It's 1702. And trait gained, Kevin McDowell. He's got no sense of shame. None whatsoever, which brings the nobles happiness. Convention and morality do not trouble this man. Except when it comes to spelling them. Uh-oh, he's a bit of an idiot. A new royal heir, Adelaide. Ah, the Daily Current. It is the first daily newspaper in the world. Edward Mallet has published this groundbreaking page from his rooms located above the White Hart Pub on Fleet Street, which is also where you'll find Sweeney Todd. Who's the demon barber there, but consisting purely of foreign news items. In order to avoid government interference, the publication carries no comment from the editor himself, and as Mallet says, well, other people have sense enough to make reflections for themselves, and this new source of daily information will surely only be the first of many newspapers to do so. So this was like when they first... This was like Facebook. And everyone was like, shit. He has the ability to control media. I'd better create something. Oh, Instagram. And then like all these other apps popping out. I want to control your media. Right, so we have 4,500. Let's see what's going on in the Americas. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's make sure that we're getting some kind of sugar on the plantation. So we'll build a plantation there, and I think I'm going to start building a little tiny military force here. Just because, well, maybe not yet. That will just create a standing army that's using up money that I'm not using, so.
Yes, my lord.
Much better. Mm-hmm. Worked on the northern part over here, Canada. Just getting our furs underway, so that at least we're doing something over here.
I serve
while we...
God's will.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
With
We'll go
all
over,
speed.
go over here. The fur market might not be a bad idea. And then the rest of our money should go towards, you guessed it, more of these. Unfortunately, these are just the early stages of the game, and this is what you have to do. So I'll speed up.
Put to
I'll
sea.
speed it up for you all if it's
Awaiting
too
aye, aye,
much.
sir. Ready and waiting. Aye, aye, sir.
Or, if you guys like relaxing gameplay, I'll just keep it as is.
Aye, sir. Ship's orders, Captain.
And we'll kind of just figure it out together. Nice and slow. Okay, so we got 8 tradesman ships in there. Just for speed's sake, let's just go ahead and start getting them down to Brazil. South American little trade area there. Religious unrest is going to be an issue down there, so we need to make sure that our schools are actually spawning religious agents, so we'll pay for that as well. That looks like the end of our turn there, unless there's anybody else we want to talk to right now. They don't want to trade with us. They are currently fighting the Iroquois and the pirates, pretty much. They're trading with a lot of people. Allied with the United Provinces, sorry. Louis the 14th. Right, well, on we go then, if we're not doing any of that. We'll have to send this army to the Americas later. There they are. They said screw you, and here we are. Boston,
Whoa.
we have a problem.
Wow.
Yeah. So they have decided that they want to be their own thing. We can request an alliance. They say no.
They say no?
I said no.
So then what happens?
Oh, you just go back to what you were doing before, I suppose. Okay, so this will benefit us because the Barbary states, now that they're at peace with us, for the moment at least, they're usually allied with the Ottoman Empire, which are these guys. Everywhere from Syria, Baghdad to Istanbul and Greece. They're kind of like this third-party outlaw group, and they usually block this trade lane down here, which is a bitch. But we're at peace with them, so that's great. Let's look at our technology. We're almost done with naval shore facilities. We'll be able to build better ships. And then I think we should move on to doing something industrial to take advantage of one of our leaders' abilities to give us extra industrial technology points per turn. Gosh, that was a mouthful. And then there's also lots of stuff we could do with our weaver's mill and our iron mines. In the meantime, however, I do want to build an opera house there. Oh, an opera house over here, and Absolutely nothing over here. And make sure my people have roads. And that should do it, I think.
Reef sail! Anchor!
Now it will take one more turn for these trade ships to actually appear in the continents, but oops. No one can see that, I don't think, on this. There we are. Naval shore facilities. So, it says, a fleet is more than just a collection of ships. It requires an organization and support ashore to keep it afloat and battle-worthy. Ships at sea will need repairs, and all of that must have their own dockyards and repair shops and warehouses, food stores, supplies. So that's what this is, I suppose. We're gonna go ahead and do, let's give our people some tenanted farms. That way we get food and population growth and money from agriculture. Which seems like a smart move now, since we're just kind of barreling ahead into quickly do all these. Okay. That should be it, I think. And these guys are still green, I think. Yes, they are. Can we... Nope, can't do anything there. Ooh, we can squeeze the nobles as well. Get you guys paying the same amount of taxes. What? What? Unheard of. Okay, we're gonna end the turn here at 1703. Ooh. Now this changes things a little bit. The United States want to attack my 13 colonies. I don't know about that. What do you think about that, Alex? Should we respond, or should we just keep taking trade nodes?
Should respond or keep taking trade nodes? We should just keep taking trade nodes.
Yeah? Let them duke it out.
Yeah.
We not care what goes on over there. Okay?
Who got attacked?
So the United States, that new pesky nation out there, is attacking our colonies. So the colonies are pleading for help.
Well, we should kick their ass.
Okay?
Yeah, we shouldn't let them mess with our people who are just barely getting started.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
they're
right.
just getting started and being and they're just getting started at being happy and stuff. And you're a really great leader, and now these guys are over here messing stuff up. It's up to a great leader to do preventive stuff, so you need to take care of it now.
That's right. So we'll go ahead and enter the war on the side of the ally. That's right. We are a great leader. That's right. And so we, Britain, will protect our colonies. That's what we're going to say. So we're going to recruit a bunch of infantry. And in Scotland, we'll make some horses.
And they came out of nowhere.
They did. We were offered them peace. We offered them an alliance. They said no. We'd rather screw with you.
That's a red flag. We need to whoop their ass.
That's right. Need to whoop that ass. In order to do that, we'll need a navy. So, we'll have 2 4th rates, 2 5th rates, 4 6th rates, some brigs, and we'll bring it on over there. They have not arrived yet, but maybe next turn. Our trade ships, that is.
Ship's orders.
All right. Looks like a gentleman, a good scholar, named John Hadley was found here, giving us points for military technologies, which will be handy, and industrial technologies. The only problem is, he's way out here in Jamaica. And that's the end of the episode, everybody. Please join us again on episode 3. If you liked it, please smash that like button. Hit that subscribe. Can't think of what else.
And have a wonderful rest of your time.
That's right. Have a wonderful rest of your time.